The Capitani Romani-class were the ultimate speed demons of the sea. Designed to challenge the French Navy in the Mediterranean, they were light cruisers that could lead the Italian destroyer flotillas and outpace and outgun the formidable French destroyers of the Le Fantasque and Mogador classes. They were named after legendary Roman heroes, and they embodied the spirit of speed and firepower. The design was inspired by the sleek Cmdr class cruisers, which soon evolved into a more compact and modern shape. As aviation and radar technology advanced, the role of scout vessels became less important. The Capitani Romani-class were reclassified as light cruisers and would lead the Italian destroyer flotillas into battle. The ships were lightly built with almost no armor protection, but with a massive power plant that could propel them to over 41 knots or 76 kilometers per hour. They carried 8 135mm guns in dual-purpose mounts, capable of firing 8 rounds per minute at targets up to 19.5 kilometers away. They also had 8 533mm torpedo tubes ready to unleash a deadly salvo at close range. The war reduced their speed by a few knots, but they remained the fastest cruisers in the world. The hull had a flush deck design with no forecastle to reduce weight and drag. Aluminium alloys and electric welding were used to save more weight and increase strength. The Capitani Romani-class were the ultimate expression of the super destroyer concept. They were ready to take on the French Navy. 12 ships were ordered in late 1939 and laid down in various Italian shipyards, but only 3 of them were completed, while the rest were either cancelled or seized by the Germans. One of the survivors was the Attilio Regolo, named after Roman consul and general. Attilio Regolo was launched on September 28, 1939 and commissioned on the 14th of May 1942. She never had a chance to show her full potential, as she was hit by a torpedo from the British submarine HMS Unruffled on the 8th of November 1942, while laying mines near Palermo. The torpedo blew off most of her bow, and she had to be towed back to port for repairs. Returning to service in 1943, she performed only 3 missions, covering 1,962 miles. After Italy's surrender, she was transferred to La Spezia, where she remained inactive until the end of the war. She was handed over to France as war reparations and renamed Chateau Renaud. She served with the French Navy until the early 1960s before being scrapped in the 1970s.